Hey, World History, you have almost made it. We have our last assignment here. And you've done this before. It's been a while. We did this way back in December with imperialism. So we are changing it up a little bit. We're going to look at the modern Middle East. We're going to tie up everything we've learned. We're going to think about how this affects us even today. And you are going to create a little Netflix series. So don't worry, we've kept it short and sweet. All right, we've actually made a list for you. I'm going to explain to you how to do this. So you're going to notice I've got the instructions here. You're also going to notice I have a template. And you've seen this before. I'll play around with it a little bit. So what you're going to do is you're going to find a picture that you think sums up this unit right here. So you want to change this picture and you want to come up with 8 episodes. Okay, so 8 different episodes. Change these names here so that there's a title, a catchy title that has to do with whatever your topic is. So that's it. You're going to select a historical image. You're going to find one. You're going to title these images right here. And what are my topics, Mrs. Zimnick? Okay, your topics are, you get to choose from any of these. So you're only picking 8, okay? But you're choosing from any of these. You could do the September 11th attacks. You could do anything related to Arab Spring. You could actually break that down if you want into something on maybe Libya or something on Syria, the Iranian hostage crisis of 1979, or the Islamic Revolution that led up to that, the Iran-Iraq War, the founding of Israel, the Arab-Israeli conflict, the growth of the Taliban, Saddam Hussein. Maybe you have an episode on him and why he's an important figure in this unit. The growth of terrorism, the Intifada, the PLO, refugees in general, but I would say focus specifically on Syria or the Syrian Civil War, the Persian Gulf War in 1991, the one where the United States led the UN in getting Saddam out of Kuwait, but not getting rid of Saddam. And then we have the Iraq War of 2003, which of course is after September 11th, where our goal was to overthrow Saddam Hussein. So you want to pick any 8. You want to find a historical image that relates to that topic. You want to come up with a title that we can tell what your topic is. And then you're also going to come up with your explanations, okay, your pitches here. So you're going to get a copy of this as well. So you want your episode title, relate that to your image, of course. And then we are asking for a 3-sentence. Yes, that's complete sentences. Oh, come on, it's the last assignment. You can do this. 3-sentence minimum explanation of the episode and why it's important. So we're going to tie everything up together. Hey, Mrs. Zimnick, where can I find some more information? Glad you asked. I have posted links to your textbook. You might have noticed that. I posted those actually earlier. And if you have any trouble getting into it through here, I gave you the instructions on how to get to it through Clever. But we've got texts 2 and 3 that go over Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, the September 11th attacks, the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. So I would check that out. That's going to be really helpful. Another place you can get information, watch this. You click classwork, okay, and you go by topic. This is where I've tried to keep things organized here. We've got our modern Middle East. So there's your textbooks, right? You've got your Syrian refugee graphic novel that has some information. You've got your Arab Spring uprisings, folks. I turn those back to you. You've got great information there. You've got an Edpuzzle on the Iran-Iraq War. Also, this also covers the Persian Gulf War. This covers Saddam Hussein. This briefly touches upon September 11th, and this covers the war in Iraq in 2003. Tons of information in here. So you could go back in there and you could check that out. Okay. We've got another video I made right here where I explain the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This would be good for the founding of Israel. This would be good for the Arab-Israeli conflict. The PLO is in there. We've got all kinds of stuff in here. Your game board on Iran. Oh my gosh, this is fabulous stuff. Open it back up. Click on the hook if you want the Iranian Revolution. Find some information based on the hostage crisis. Okay. This is where you're going to find stuff. So it's almost like you're going back through your notebook. We're pretending this is your notebook. We're going back through it, gathering some information, picking our 8 topics, right? Finding a picture for them, explaining why it's important to world history, how it affects us today, anything specific you can find here, dropping in your pictures, coming up with a catchy title that helps explain your pictures. Changing this too. All right. So that's it. Folks, when you are done, you are done. And I am so super proud of all of you for hanging in through all this uncertainty. Okay, you guys have been rock stars. Please let me know whatever questions you have. I'm happy to help you out. I can send you additional information if you're still having trouble finding valid sources. Remember, we always want to focus on finding good quality sources. So stick to the ones that I have shared with you, because other ones out there may not be good. And if you're not sure, if you're like, hey, I found this, is this okay? Shoot me an email and I'll take a look. And I'll be like, yeah, that source looks reliable. Or I'll be like, that source is garbage and here's why. Be careful, right? Always want to make sure you're evaluating sources that you get on the internet. There is so much junk out there, my friends. Okay, please let me know if you have any questions. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Submit this before Friday at 11:59 p.m. and then you're done. That last week is just for any of you who have some late work out there. Life got crazy, whatever. I'm happy to take what you can give me. I'm happy to Zoom with you if you feel lost. You let me know what you need. So that's it. Let's do it. Finish out the year strong. And then it's summer. Woohoo! Nice work.